You know, I don't know. I don't know if they were senators or not. But I think these are the people who can read the writing on the wall. They don't want to be in Congress when the American people get angry. Because when we start knocking on the door, I think we're going to be there with a rope.
Yes, thank you.
So.
Guitar and feather?
Yeah.
They deal with people like that. They've had it coming a long time.
Well, so Mikey, you were just saying your heart is back to near normal.
I had a...
Which is that 70%, 80%, or?
Well, they didn't give me a percentage. The doctor said that it was operating at near normal levels.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I think that would be somewhere above 85%.
Well, when you get up and out of a chair and walk, you're not feeling anything. You're okay.
No, I'm feeling good.
I bet you get out.
Jeez, I can't do that sometimes.
I was feeling good before the heart attack.
Yeah.
There's no way...
Describe what happened. How you were coming out of the courthouse, or?
The last thing I remember, I took a shower and I got my luggage.
You were in La
back.
Crosse.
I was at here at my mom and dad's house. I packed my bags because my buddy was going to pick me up Saturday afternoon.
Okay.
That's the last thing I remember. I do not remember the 5-hour car trip to Wisconsin.
None of that?
I don't remember reading his little girl a bedtime story. I don't remember giving a speech on the courthouse steps. I had to watch my own speech on YouTube.
Not a clue.
Not a clue. Not foggy. Nothing.
Okay.
Blank slate. And I don't remember falling over in the van. 2 people in the van knew CPR.
Okay.
So they started CPR, called the paramedics. The paramedics gave me the shock treatment 3 times.
3 times.
And my heart didn't start.
Did not start.
At that point, they could have looked at their watch and recorded the time of death. But they got me to the hospital, and the doctor of the hospital decided to give me
one more shot.
One more time with the industrial grade.
Yeah.
And so my heart finally started.
Okay.
Probably because I was afraid to be shocked again. And they took me on a helicopter to Gunderson Lutheran Hospital in La Crosse, which is the best hospital in the United States. The technology and the care.
Amazing.
Absolutely. If I am ever sick, I mean, I'll take a car ride.
Yeah.
I'll take a 5-hour car ride to go back to Gunderson Lutheran. That's how good they are.
Just top notch.
One of these days, my goal is to get so rich that I can build another wing on the hospital.
Wow.
That's how good they are. Wow. So they gave me a combination of chemicals lovingly known as milk of amnesia. And it's supposed to put down a water bubble.
Okay.
I mean, when you have that, you're supposed to be like motionless.
Yeah.
I kept trying to crawl out of bed. They had tubes down my throat. The nurse left for 5 minutes, and I pulled the tubes out of my throat, and I'm trying to get dressed
to get out of there
and leave.
Oh my God.
And the doctors and nurses are going, what is this SOB made of? I mean, he's not supposed to be moving a finger, much less. They actually had to, tie me.
Strap you down.
Strap me down.
Yeah.
So I couldn't leave. So finally, my heart started to work normally, and I regained consciousness. My best friend was at the foot of the bed. His first question was, do you know who you are? What do you mean, do I know who I am? Of course I know who I am. He said, well, do you know what day it is? Well, I knew I was supposed to give a speech December 21st. So I figure, what, December 22nd? December 23rd?
Yeah.
He says, it's January 6th.
You're kidding. That's when the first... Oh my God.
So I missed Christmas. He goes, and New Year.
Oh my God.
I
Not a
slept-
wink of anything.
Not a wink. Not a clue. Not a clue.
Because this guy was fasting through all those holidays. Wow.
Were you in a coma?
Holy.
I was in a chemically induced coma. They wanted me that way so they could, and my mother has photographs of me with all this electronic equipment around me, all these hoses going down my throat. There was no guarantee that I was going to live. I was already, after the speech, I was technically dead for 10 minutes.
For 10 minutes.
I mean, they brought me back from the dead and laying there in the hospital. They didn't know if
You had no out-of-body type experience or anything like you're looking down at yourself? Or,
No.
Okay.
No white light, no tunnel, no dead relatives, nothing like that.
Can you make something up and make it interesting for us?
Well, I could make it up, but I've got such a good reputation for not lying. I'd hate to ruin it now.
Embellish a little.
Well, they do have some. People have been coming up with reasons that I'm not dead. And my favorite reason is that I refuse to go through the security check at St. Peter's Gate. No security check. I'm going back. So,
Okay.
it's liberty. It's the cause of liberty. I've got too much work to do. My work isn't finished. So, like I said, my best quality is that I'm stubborn. I'm going to restore a constitutional republic, and there's not a goddamn thing the people know.
And Bob, are you going to give the shirt off your back
do it.
for him?
Right. This is a deception.
I'm right there with you.
All right, buddy.